Hey, how's it going? We're doing a little bit better today. So, you know what day it is? It's Friday. You know what that means? It is time to try some new beer. And today we have Nantucket. Same company as last time. They're out of Oregon. Um, this will be the end of the Oregon tour, so to speak. We'll start doing some Idaho beers. Anyways, this is a vanilla and oats oatmeal stout. So stout usually refers to a darker malt, um, which malts are typically the made out of the same thing. Oh, actually, yeah. Let me finish that. Um, are typically made out of the same thing: oats, barley, um, and you're gonna get different um, levels of your malts based on how long it's boiled. Your lighter beers will have a malt that's only boiled for a few minutes, depending on the size of the batch. Where your medium ones will be a little bit longer, and of course your dark ones will be there for a lot longer than um, your ports. Well, this one, it says it's stout, so let's check its color. Bugger, that was cold. Anyways, it is definitely a dark beer. Definitely a stout. Not bad. Definitely a beer I'd say let it breathe. Don't pop the cap and chug. I actually had some a little bit before we started this, and it was really strong this time. Like I said, since I let it breathe, wasn't as potent. And you'll find that a lot with your higher percentage of alcohols, like wines. They say let it breathe. That means let it breathe. Give it some air. Pour the glass. Let it sit for 30 seconds, and then it's ready to go. When it's breathing, is when you get the best aroma. That's a lot of where your head will come from. And I don't have a glass to test the head on it, so I'm not gonna worry about it. All right. So let's see how smooth it actually is. It's definitely smooth. I wouldn't go so far as to say refreshing, but it is nice. I keep slipping further down to the bathtub, and I'm in the bathtub not because I've been drinking way too much tonight, because I haven't. This is actually my first beer tonight, so I didn't upset or tarnish my palate. So it is all subjective and not objective. No. Yes. um, this beer, it says a divine blend of vanilla, coffee, chocolate, roasted malt. See, told you, roasted malt. Notes swirled together to create a smooth oatmeal stout with a crisp finish. That's the word I would use. I wouldn't use refreshing, I use crisp. It does have a very distinct finish. I didn't realize there was coffee in here. I'm not a big coffee person when it comes to mixing with my alcohol. Kahlua is about as far as it goes, and that's only because it mixes with other things. Wow. Let's see what our percentage is. 7% alcohol. Bitterness is 50. Actually, it's not as bitter as I expected it to be, being a stout. Most of the time, a stout is a way more bitter, but because I popped the tab and let it sit for a couple minutes while I was getting ready for this, I think that might have actually helped it. I've had an oatmeal stout from Crooked Fence before, and that one actually honestly is a lot better than this one. It was a little bit more bitter from the beginning, but as soon as you get into the body of it, it's actually not that bad. There's more flavor. I wouldn't go as far as say a little peanut buttery, but it had some nuttiness to it, kind of like maybe an almond. I'm pretty sure it was aged in oak barrels, but that's not this one. This one is, let me see here. Where are we at? To create a smooth oatmeal stout and crisp finish. The true signature of this beer comes from the addition of whole vanilla beans to the final stage of conditioning, the same process we used to dry hop a beer. They dry hop. Not preferred. Honestly, I don't like that. But enough about this. Let's test on my scale. If it is going to be a beer I'll use again. Let's see here. Hops. Not very hoppy, and honestly, it's just right. So I'm going to give that a 5. Let's see here. The malt. It was a dark one. It was a darker roasted malt and wasn't bad. So, to say the least, I liked it. So I'm going to give that one a 4. So we got a 5 and a 4. That's 9. Flavor. Personally, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it about a 6. Yeah. I liked it, but I wasn't over the moon for it. Smoothness. Yes, very smooth. The head we didn't test, so I'm going to, based on how thick it is as a beer, I'm thinking it's going to be a 2, which means the cap will sink slowly. Chuggability. Oh, we didn't test that. Chuggability. Oh shit, don't drop my book in there. I have a book that I use with all my notes and whatever, and this is kind of a test run for the list. I used it on the last one off camera, and the results were maybe wound up being a 17, which that is under the classification of maybe I'll drink it again, but I doubt it. Let's see, chuggability. Nope. I had 2 swallows and it was done. So that's a no. Will I drink it again? Let's tally it up. Got a 5, a 5, a 6. That's 16. Smoothness is a 5. So that is, what is it, kids? 16 plus 5 is 21. You learned. Oh my gosh. The head on it was a 2, so 21, 22, 23. Oh, it's getting up there. Chuggability is a no, so it's a 1. So that should really be a 0 and a 1, not a 1 and a 2. So chuggability is a no. So let's see here. What was that? 23 together? And 21 to 25 is a yes, I will drink this again. You know what? If someone handed it to me at the bar, I'd be like, yeah, you know what? I don't got anything against it. I could do it. So I should really turn that to a most likely, not a definitive yes, but a most likely drink it. So yeah, the Ninkasi. I honestly have no fucking clue how to read that. They're Vanilla Otis. I will have to say that I would drink it again. I'm definitely going to finish this bottle. Um, I would drink it again, but it's not on my high priority list. So, on to you, my children, my viewers. Hey, if you could do me an awesome favor, if you could give me a thumbs up, it really helps out this page, or it really helps out the channel. Subscribe for more, for more booze and more learning activities. And possibly even share this with your friends, man. If they like beer and they want to try something new, totally check this one out. I give it a thumbs up. So, thanks again, and I will see you later. Drink and don't drive. Drink responsibly. There we go. Drink responsibly. All right. Y'all have a good time now.